So the next specific question type that we'll look at that sometimes give some trouble to students are called, a way I call them yes, yes, no, no questions, double, double questions sometimes. So they look kind of like this, right? So like blah, blah, blah question, and then you have the answers yes. The results shown in table one indicate that strain two can grow. Yes, the results shown in table one indicate that strain two cannot grow. And then no, this is table one can, no, the results shown cannot grow without Lou. Okay. So, I mean, if you notice, what's a little bit confusing about these types of questions is that besides the yes, yes, no, no change, the only other changes is like can, cannot, can, cannot. And then this is without both his and Lou. This is without his, without both his and Lou, without Lou. So just these very small changes, and everything else is the same. I've had students many times just like know the answer and then just pick the wrong one because they read the word slightly off. So one thing for these types of questions is just to make sure you're really focused on these small changes and so that you get to the right answer. Okay. But to get a little bit more detailed, so the again, these can be confusing, but the most important thing that we're getting to here is that you answer the more detailed question first. Okay. So what that means is that you kind of ignore the yes and the no. Like that's less important. I mean, sure, if you know, oh yeah, it's definitely yes, then fine. Then just focus on these first two, whatever it is. But if you're not sure if it's yes or no, then you can pretty much ignore it and you just go to the actual reasoning, the explanation, right? So let's look a little bit more at what's going on here. So we have this table and we have these strains and then a bunch of pluses and minuses, okay? A plus indicates colonies formed, a minus indicates colonies did not form. So suppose cells from strain 2, all right, so that's our locator, strain 2, had been incubated on an EP lacking both his and Lou. Do the data in table 1 indicate that colonies would have formed? Okay, so we're looking at strain 2, and plus indicates colonies form. So colonies form, and this is no arg, no his, no list, no Lou. So in colonies form without his, okay? But colonies do not form without Lou. So basically, the results shown in table 1 indicate that strain 2 cannot grow without Lou, right? We see that really clearly. Yeah, they cannot grow without Lou. So that's really the only thing we need to pay attention to. Like, okay, it must be no, because the results shown in table 1 indicate that strain 2 cannot grow without Lou, right? Because we have the minus when there's no Lou. Nothing else says that. So we're done. Who cares? Yes, yes, no, no. It's just no. So the point is, you don't have to pay that much attention to the yes, yes, no, no. The yes or the no follows from just finding the right reason. And in most cases, it's going to be pretty straightforward. There's only going to be one of these reasons that actually fits the chart in a straightforward way. So this can, there are a lot of different ways they can ask these types of questions, but basically it's always the same idea. Just focus on the reasoning and pick the reason that is just accurate in a straightforward way based on the chart, and then you'll have the yes or the no answered for you from there.